Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of Eating on a Budget. Today we're making a savory, smoky, spicy, and delicious Cajun-style skillet dinner that'll feed up to 10 hungry people a delicious meal for only $8.36, or 84 cents a serving. This meal is not only inexpensive and delicious, but it's made using only one skillet, which makes for a quick and easy cleanup. Now here's everything you'll need to make this Cajun skillet dinner. Some sort of Creole or Cajun seasoning, which if you already have some in your pantry, you won't need to buy this, and you can save $1.50 too, which will lower the price down to $6.84 or 68 cents per serving. But I needed some, so I bought it for this recipe. But I'm only going to need a few of the 206 servings it contains, so the rest will be used for future recipes, so this is an investment. Besides the Creole seasoning, you'll need 1 can of kidney beans for 58 cents, 1 pound of rice for 64 cents, a big white onion for $1.10, a bell pepper for 82 cents, 2 cans of diced tomatoes with green chilies for 46 cents a can or 92 cents for both, and any sort of smoked sausage you like. I got a 14-ounce package of Hillshire Farms Cajun-style andouille sausage for a grand total of $8.36. Here's the actual ingredients that came from Food Lion versus Walmart. I had to use Walmart as an example because I lost the receipt. So the first thing you need to do is dice up the bell pepper, the onion, and the andouille sausage. And I know, the sausage isn't real andouille sausage, but I've had it before and it's actually very good, especially for the price. Now our skillet's on medium-high heat. Once everything is diced up, add a little bit of cooking oil or other fat if you have it. If you don't have any cooking oil or some other sort of fat, it's fine. It's not a mandatory ingredient. It just helps a little bit in the sauteing process. Now add the sausage, peppers, and onions. Now let everything saute for 5 minutes or so until the vegetables begin to sweat. I like my vegetables to still have a little bit of bite to them. If you like your vegetables softer, saute for a little bit longer. Next, add the 1 pound bag of rice, which is a little bit more than 2 cups of rice. Continue sauteing for 5 minutes or until the skillet is dry and the rice gets a slight nutty aroma. Then add the can of rinsed and drained kidney beans, the 2 cans of diced tomatoes with green chilies, or if you want less heat, replace 1 can with a can of plain diced tomatoes, stewed tomatoes, or jar of salsa, etc. Next, season with your Creole or Cajun seasoning. And then give everything a really good mix. I already know what you guys are asking. Why don't I use a bigger skillet? Well, I do have bigger skillets, but I'm a rebel. I'm a rule breaker, but I live on the edge and like to press the limits of what's right and what's wrong. So if I say this meal fit in this skillet, I'll make it fit, even if I have to sit on the lid. Now once everything's mixed very well, spread it all out into a nice even layer. And then add 2 cups of water. Normally, you'd add 2 times the amount of water for the amount of rice you use. But there's a lot of moisture in the peppers, onions, and canned tomatoes that'll bring the liquid up to the correct ratio for the rice, which would be right around a total of 4 cups of liquid for the 2 cups of rice. Now again, I know what you're saying. Once the rice absorbs all that liquid, it's going to overflow the skillet. Well, prior to filling up the skillet, I had a short conversation with the rice, so it knows what to do not to make me look silly. Once the mixture comes up to a light boil, cover and reduce to medium-low, and let it all cook for 20 minutes or until all the liquid is absorbed. While our rice is swelling up, head on over and follow me on Instagram if you want to see foods I cook and eat and other random things that I do that I don't record, and you might even get a sneak peek at an upcoming video. After 35 minutes, our rice was finally done. It definitely took a little bit longer than I thought it would. But as you can see, it turned out perfect. And there you have it, a savory, smoky, spicy, and absolutely delicious Cajun skillet dinner with andouille sausage, beans, peppers, onions, Creole seasoning, and of course rice. Now, since starting the Eating on a Budget series, I think I've made some really good meals, but this Cajun skillet dinner was by far my favorite meal I've made for under $10. In my opinion, it couldn't have turned out any better than it did. I didn't even need to add hot sauce, and that's unusual for me. The only change I would recommend is, like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want a lot of spice, replace one of the cans of tomatoes and chilies with another type of tomato product. I thought it was perfectly spiced, but my family thought it was a little too spicy. Even though I just made this meal for a video, this is going to be a staple in our house from now on. This would not only be great for a dinner, but also for a potluck. Thank you all very much for watching. I really hope you guys give this recipe a try. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the video with your family and friends. And I'll see you soon.